Hi guys, it's me again, Gaz, Hillbilly Halfwit. As usual, thank you all for subscribing, really nice of you all. So what we're going to talk about today is, obviously we've left the EU, and now it's something that's been bothering me since I put a video up the other day. Why is Mark Drayford, the Welsh leader, going to the EU and talking with heads of states in the EU about wind farms and whatever? Is he having a job interview? Or are we still taking orders from the EU? Because we have actually left the EU, haven't we? I've had this suspicion that Wales is ignoring the referendum that was took a while back, and that's how we're getting these things pushed at us, especially these non-farming things. Now, I think I'm right on this, because that is very odd, isn't it? At a really key time, a key vote in Wales, that the Welsh leader just goes to have a huge meeting around the table with the EU leaders regarding stuff. It's pretty nuts, really. It's basically somebody sticking the finger up and saying, up yours, isn't it? Now, I've heard a lot of people saying this, that there is some kind of a plan around Europe, and I think they're right, you know. Originally, I didn't, you think about like a conspiracy, but when you look, they're actually having meetings out in the open all about it. All these leaders are going there, and, you don't have to be a journalist or a boffin just to go onto YouTube and see them having the meetings in the WF, EF and things like that. I know there's lots of people been talking about it for the last decade, but it's like a lot of conspiracies these days. I think they're coming true, aren't they? A conspiracy is true after 6 months usually. Now, it's obvious all over Europe, farmers are up in arms because they're having to cut down thousands of cattle in lots of places, and Ireland is having it off them. So I think even though we've left the EU, the Welsh leadership are still acting and taking orders off the EU. That is what's going on in Wales, and that's how we've got different schemes, really. Because in England, the scheme is better. And in Scotland, they've stopped the SF scheme and they've carried on with the older one. So it's only the stubborn leader in Wales that's keeping it on going. So it's pretty disgusting, really, isn't it? When you think about it, when the population voted to leave. Now, as I told you before, I've always been a big Tony Benn fan, and I'm one of these people who like individual freedoms. Quite a liberal person. Now, his party has changed where it's gone the opposite, to be honest with you, and it's unrecognisable from individual freedoms that they want to take him away at the moment. And like I said yesterday, go and have a look at some of these Senedd debates and see, you try and find one Labour MP that's talking about the farming in a nice way. They're all haters for some reason, I don't know. But anyway, I'm a lot better. I'm upbeat today. I'm having some straw delivered today, and like I told you before, farming always keeps going. I don't put that stuff on with my sheep and stuff on YouTube because there's lots of better people, better farmers than me and things like that. It's just the machinery and stuff I'm into, but if people want me to, I will. Okay, so that's a short one from me today. Thank you again for subscribing, and subscribe if you haven't. All the best, Gaz. And I'll look into some merch. If somebody asked for some merch, I've never even thought of doing it. Get maybe some sweatshirts or some t-shirts with some daft stuff printed on there. So let me know if you do need it. All right, ta-da.